right, just about set to go. Getting the nod in this one, Riley O'Brien. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there.
Well, incredible mound presence, and he's going to attack hitters. You look at that strikeout per 9 ratio over 10 coming into this start. So he's a pitcher that wants the ball. He's aggressive. He knows that he can get the swing and miss, especially when he needs it most. We'll see how effective he is in this one.
So digging in now for San Diego, Fernando Tatis Jr. And that's off the inside edge. And we're underway from St. Louis. And another ball.
Outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Swings through that one.
2-1.
Not even close there. And that's ball 3. Ripped to short. 1 out in the top of the first. Let's take a look at the Padres lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark,
Outside.
they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Lined, and that's a base hit. And the Padres have a man aboard with 1 out.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Manny Machado up to the plate. Squirts away a little bit. Outside low, and that's ball 2.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Swing through that one out front.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fast, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. There's 1, and that's 2. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. And now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. Back here in St. Louis, and on the mound today, Yu Darvish. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Well, you know this guy wants to be better than that. I mean, the ERA is bloated. He understands that he's got to put his team in a better position to win ball games. And at this point, you have to forget about your own individual stats, and you have to go out there and attack and try to get that W. And if you do that, you'll look up, and most likely that ERA will have dropped over time.
Brendan Donovan leading things off and takes a strike. And that one missing low. And that drops in for a strike. Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And now it's Ivan Herrera. Nice curveball for a strike. Darvish in his 13th season, more than 100 career wins on the mound, and he was born in Japan. And that's outside.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Pitch misses there, and it's 2-1.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Fights it off. He'll see another. Donovan on at first. Nobody out. And it remains 2-2. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Batting third, left fielder.
Here's a Cardinals lineup now. And probably their most productive player so far this year, Ivan Herrera.
Yeah, Boogie's hitting better than 300. Just doing a great job of putting the bat on the baseball. You know he's seeing it well. You know he's trusting his hands. Just seems to be like he's in a groove all the time. And I know that's a great feeling. I had it at stretches in my career, but a big lift for his teammates to have a guy like this in the lineup.
Alec Burleson, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike.
Oh, this is deep to left center. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And the Cardinals have the lead now. It's 2-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely. No doubt off the bat.
Singy, this was a mammoth home run, over 460 feet, according to StatCast.
You know, Boog, there are only maybe 20 or so guys in the game that can hit a baseball that far, and it's absolutely crazy it's even that many. Such an impressive swing of the bat right there.
1 down, and now it's going to be Wilson Contreras. There's a strike. One down, base is empty. Swinging a foul straight back. Swing and a miss. A strikeout for you, Darvish.
Well, I'd say he pretty much had to offer at that one. You don't want to leave it in the umpire's hands. Even though it ended up outside the zone, it still was close enough to where it looked like it could drop down right on that corner and get the call. Last thing you want to do is get punched out by the umpire knowing you could have at least fouled the pitch off and kept the at-bat going.
Two down, base is empty. Here's Nolan Arenado. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. 2 outs. And that one fouled off. Popped up. Cronenworth makes the grab, and that's the inning. 2 runs for St. Louis on this blast. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back here at Busch Stadium. Second inning set to go. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Jackson Merrill. O'Brien back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent, as you mentioned, and maybe a little generous on the edges. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Here's Xander Bogaerts. Strike one. Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see them a lot.
Yeah, Boog, they're all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with them.
Arenado fires across the diamond. Bogaerts retired. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And he's in with a stand-up double. So, runner at second, 2 down. Now, here is Jake Cronenworth. Win. Whips it to first. And that is the inning. Padres leave 1. They trail it here 2-0. Back in St. Louis as the Cardinals come up to hit here in the last of the second, bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Mason Wynn. And that one is in for a strike.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. The shortstop takes the ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Down the line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. And that skips in the dirt.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that one is popped in the air, shallow center. Hauls it in for the out.
Batting 7th, right fielder, Jordan
And
Walker.
up next for St. Louis, Jordan Walker. Breaking ball inside. Ball 1. Swing and a foul out of play.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Towards first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Batting 8, catcher, Pedro Pajes.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Pedro Pajes. And the
That's a
sweeper
ball.
is off the plate.
Counts 1-0.
That one
Ball.
misses. And that's ball 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Foul ball there. Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Offense held in check there. End of 2 here at Busch Stadium. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Padres nothing. Back here in St. Louis,
for
top
San
half of the
Diego.
3rd inning.
Left
Now
fielder,
it's going to be
Bryce
Bryce Johnson. And there's a base hit to left. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Martin Maldonado up to hit. Fouled off left side. Johnson gets his lead at first with nobody out. O'Brien picks over. Johnson dives back in, but they got him.
Man, you're feeling so good. You just got the knock. You're on base, and then right away you get picked off. That's just a tough one to swallow, especially after leading off an inning with a single.
1 down, base is empty. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And that's in the dirt. And the count 1-2. 1 out, base is empty. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the 2nd out.
Nice. Doubled up with the slider for that punch
Now
out. The one
right
before
fielder,
just caught the
Fernando
zone. So
Tatis
as a
Jr.
hitter, you have to protect right there. Great pitch to just expand a little bit more. He got that chase he was looking for. That right there is good pitching.
Tatis stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
Looks like he's still trying to find a consistent release point in that curveball. That one just sort of popped out of his hand. No real command and finish to it. It's going to be real important for him to finish that pitch, throw it down in the zone where he wants to, if it's going to be effective for him throughout this game.
Tatis waits. There's a strike, and it's 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
And now 2-2.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Misses. And the count is filled up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that's ball 4.
Ball 4.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really
Now
close
batting,
pitches,
first
and
baseman,
somehow
Luis
Boogie
arrives.
found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
tries. In the box now, no balls and a strike.
There it was, a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
2 outs. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Line drive. And it stays fair. Tatis around second. And it gets by him. Coming home. He will score. That holds the runner at second base.
Up next for the Padres.
Bears that allow a run to score are always
baseman,
tough to
MLB
stomach,
July.
but man, it's extra frustrating when that runner comes all the way around from first base. Wasn't even in scoring position to start the play.
Manny Machado coming to the plate for the Padres after homering earlier in the game.
Yeah, and nobody has hit more home runs for the Padres franchise than Manny Machado.
You're right about that. It was just last year when Manny passed a member of San Diego's inaugural team from 1969, Nate Colbert, for the top spot. Tying run in scoring position. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Just missed. That misses the zone. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
On a bounce right side. And that chance handled. Throws to first. Machado out of the play. That ends the inning. And they limit the damage.
Leading off for the Cardinals.
And welcome back to the ballpark.
Center fielder.
Leading off, Victor Scott.
The second.
Bunting for a hit, and that goes foul. Tapped out in front of the plate. In plenty of time to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Now batting, second baseman, Brendan.
Now up for St. Louis,
Donovan.
Brendan Donovan. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Swings through
No
that.
balls, 2 strikes.
Darvish kicks, delivers.
Ball, that's in.
Ground ball right side. Takes it to the
He's
bag,
out.
steps on first, and it's out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Ivan Herrera.
Now it's the DH, Ivan Herrera. He's 0 for 1. They say you win.
0-1's the count.
That pitch gets the corner. No balls, 2 strikes.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
That's
1
way
ball,
outside.
2 strikes.
And it's 1-2. And that
Ball
one is
back there.
inside. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing there for St. Louis, but they still lead it 2-1. And we're back.
Leading
John
off for
Sciambi with
San
Chris
Diego,
Singleton
center
and
fielder,
set to lead off the
Jackson Merrill.
fourth, Jackson Merrill.
You can do it, Cardinals. You can do it.
Hit in the air, center field. Scott under this one. And out number one on the grab. And here is Xander Bogaerts. Grounded out his first time up. Bogaerts measures 6 feet 2 inches, 220 pounds, and he was born in Aruba.
Nope.
And
Ball
the
one.
slider just misses. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
Up next for the Padres, the designated
Here's
hitter,
Gavin Sheets
Gavin
now,
Sheets.
left-hand bat. Doubled his first time. And that misses. And it's 1-0. Man at first, one away. And there's a rocket into the outfield. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only
Now
one
batting,
away.
second
Wasting no
baseman,
time.
Jake
He's
Cronenworth.
2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. Grounded out his first time. And a slider in the outside corner for a strike.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
On the ground to third, might be two. Off balance feed, there's one. And their second double play of the day will end the fourth.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
Back here in St.
Leading
Louis,
off for
now the left
Cardinals,
fielder, Alec
left
Burleson.
fielder, Alec Burleson.
Ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth.
Now batting, first baseman, Wilson.
Here comes Wilson
Contreras.
Contreras. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
1-0.
Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And another ball.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
And that one misses up and in. And it's 3-0.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
One down, base is empty. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Wow, just great
Now
bite to
batting,
that slider.
third
Broke hard
baseman,
out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing.
Arenado.
You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Up the middle, Bogaerts. Tosses to first. Darvish gets him 1-2-3. Redbirds down quietly. They lead it 2-1. Back here at Busch Stadium, ready now for the 5th inning. Now here is Bryce Johnson. O'Brien back to work. And that's outside.
You know, these Padres doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Next offering upstairs. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter, but he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Maldonado at the plate now. That's ball 1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Pitch misses there, and it's 2-0. Tying run is at first, and we're at the top of the 5th. That one misses, and it's 3-0. Fernando Tatis Jr. in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
First and second, no outs. And now the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
Just missed.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
And another ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Kicks and fires.
That's ball 3. I got 3-0.
Johnson, the lead runner at second. Maldonado on at first with nobody out. That's in for a strike. And they're all loaded up.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Riley O'Brien is done. Nice job from the reliever making a start today, but he does exit with the bases loaded. New arm on the mound in a minute.
Now pitching.
New pitcher for the Cardinals, Sonny Gray.
Really tough spot to come into out of the bullpen. Bases loaded with multiple outs to get in a tight ball game. A lot can happen right here.
Luis Ariz stands in. Golden opportunity right here. Line drive. Brings it in. Runner tags for home. Here's the throw to the plate. But it's offline. He will score.
Well, he hit that one pretty well. I think it would have been a lot more than a sac fly if not for that nice play by the outfielder to track it down. Good job of getting the run in.
Here's Manny Machado. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Action in the St. Louis bullpen. Andre Palante up and throwing. Leahy warming up as well. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Went with the sweeper, but it misses.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
In the dirt, it gets to the backstop. And the runners will move up.
Got to take advantage of this opportunity now because of the wild pitch. They've got 2 runners in scoring position. Good time for the hitter to lock in, put the ball in play hard somewhere.
One down, runners at second and third. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Two on, 2 outs. That one the other way. Base hit. 1 run is in. Now a long throw home. It's offline, and he scores. And they take a 2-run lead.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
It's Xander Bogaerts now. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Throw there. Safe. Fought off foul. The shortstop takes the ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Two outs and 1 in scoring position. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Walker right there to make the grab. And that's the 3rd out. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Padres 4 and the Cardinals 2. Back here in St. Louis, bottom of the inning. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Mason Wynn. And that one clips the corner.
You know, these Cards, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
One ball, 2 strikes.
And there's a ball.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And now it's filled up. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That ball's carrying. In one hops off the wall, should be extra bases. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
But when you see that many pitches in an at-bat, your chances of succeeding go up. And right there, we see the result.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Walker getting ready to hit. Grounded out his first time up. That one drifts inside. And
Ball
another
two.
ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
Next offering is fouled back. Darvish delivers. Swing and a foul straight back. Outside. And now it's 3-2. Wynn leads off second with nobody out. Swings and misses. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way. But that time, a little anxious.
Pedro Pajes.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Pedro Pajes. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That misses.
1-0.
And that is ball 1.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
And a swing and a miss.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And a count 1-2.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boog, and you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned, and just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Victor Scott. Grounded out his first time. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
One and one.
In the dirt, but kept close. So runner in scoring position, and now the tying run comes to the plate. Last half of inning number 5. Next offering upstairs.
Didn't get the result he wanted, but that's a nice pitch right there.
The other way. Jumps, but it's off his glove. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Up next for the Cardinals, second baseman, Brendan Donovan.
So digging in, Brendan Donovan. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Fastball the inside corner for a strike.
0-1's the
2
count.
on, 2 outs. That misses.
that pitch is
1
out.
ball, 1 strike. And that's downstairs and outside.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
2 outs. And that one fouled off. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. On to first, in time. Nicely done. They get out of the jam. So the Cards strand a couple. They trail it here, 4-2. Top of the 6th inning. So here's the Padres DH, Gavin Sheets. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Swing and a ball hammered left field, way back there. Into the bullpen and gone. He muscles that one out the opposite way. Home run number 15 on the year, and they boost their lead. It's 5-2.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Cronenworth in the box again, takes a strike.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That one pushed to the left and foul. And that one almost got
2
him.
strikes.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. 1 down. Bryce Johnson, the next up for the Padres. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Back there. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Here's the catcher to hit, Martin Maldonado. He is struck out and he is walked. That's a little bit low. That one catches the zone, and it's a ball and a strike. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. He sends it out of here. It's their 2nd home run of the inning, and they add a run. It's 6-2.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So the San Diego batting order turns over. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Tap foul at the plate. That one hit the knees for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Third out. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Now a 6-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the number 2 hitter, Ivan Herrera.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher. Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
That misses, and now it's even 1-1. Action in the pen down there. Nick Pivetta preparing to come on if needed. Morejon also getting ready. Here's a 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Outside.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
3-2.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Johnson makes the grab, 1 down.
Now batting, left fielder,
Alec Burleson will hit next. He's already homered here in this one. And that one's a little bit low. And that's ball 1. And a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. That's out number 2.
Now batting, first baseman.
Here's Contreras
Wilson
now.
Contreras.
There's over 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one finds the corner. That's strike 1.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
And takes low for ball 1. Stays alive.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Hard hit to third. Machado throws to first in time, and Contreras is retired. That is the inning, and down in order go the Cardinals. They still trail it here. It's 6-2.
Now pitching
Kyle
for the
Leahy
Cardinals.
on the pitch out of the pen here.
He doesn't get a lot of
62.
strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Luis
Leading off for the
Arias
Padres,
now at the plate.
First baseman, Luis Arias.
Line drive. The throw to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Really nice job to get your first
Now
out of the ball
batting,
game.
Third baseman, Manny Machado.
Now Machado up here. 0 for 3 in this one.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
And that's in there for strike 1. Activity in the
Oh, one's
bullpen.
the count.
Andre Palante, the young right-hander, up and throwing. There's the strike at the knees. And
One
ball
ball.
1.
2 strikes.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And he makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jackson Merrill.
2 down, bases empty. Next up is the cleanup spot for the Padres. Jackson Merrill. That's off the inside corner. 1-0.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And that's in for a strike. He swings and fouls one off. Not close with that one. 2-2. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Battling here as he fouls it away. Way high with that one. And that's ball 3. Goes down looking. Padres go down quietly. They lead it 6-2.
Now pitching for San
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Nick Pivetta.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
Third baseman,
Nato comes in to take his cuts.
Arenado.
The Redbirds in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
Pivetta, 32 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2013. That's to third. Machado. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Now batting, the shortstop, Mason.
Now it's the shortstop, Mason Wynn. 1 for 2. There's the strike.
0-1's the count.
And a strike. Arenado gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Foul ball still 0-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that pitch wasn't even
Now
close
batting,
to being a
right
strike, and that
fielder,
just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there, he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
Walker up
Oh,
for the
that's
third
out.
time here. Watches that one miss. Inside,
that's inside.
2-0. The Cardinals down by 4 here at the bottom of the 7th. That one finds the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Ball 3.
There's a strike.
We got a full count.
Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And now 2 aboard. Stepping in, Pedro Pajes. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Just a
No
bit
ball,
late on that
2 strike.
0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
One out. Runners at first and second. And now
1 ball,
1 and
2
2.
strikes.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He'll touch them all. His 7th home run of the season. It's 6-5. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
And the Padres manager making his way towards the mound as he will make the move. Nick Pivetta won't go any further, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. Jason Adam taking over on the mound.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead
Jason
late in
Adam.
the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Victor Scott next up for the Cardinals.
Well, that's
Just
off the
missed.
plate.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. That one a little bit high. Ball 2.
2-0.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And that drops in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
1 down, base is empty. Outside low. Now 3-1. Brendan Donovan in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Late swing, foul to the left. Got him looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty.
Unafraid to throw it right there. That's trusting your stump. Just one out away from getting out of a huge jam.
Second baseman, Brendan Donovan.
And here's the St. Louis leadoff man, Brendan Donovan. 1 for 3. First offering, and it just misses.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Two down, nobody on. And that's too high. Ivan Herrera in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Late on that fastball.
Ooh,
Now it's 3-2.
You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. St. Louis gets 3 on the homer. It's tightened up a bit at 6-5 now. Back after this on the show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. JoJo Romero.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
JoJo Romero.
Here's Bogarts now.
Leading off for San Diego, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Right through there for a strike. Movement in the bullpen for the Cardinals. Phil Maton getting ready to go. Next pitch is outside. The 1-1 is fouled off. Line drive, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Other than ripping one into the gap
Sheets.
or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Puts a bunt down. Contreras over to second, back to first, and it's over his head. No advance, though. Ball didn't get too far away.
Up next for the Padres, second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
Jake Cronenworth digs in now. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
That one fouled off. One-run game, one out, one on. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. And that one in the air center field. Scott pulls it down, and there's two gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Bryce Johnson.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Bryce Johnson.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Sheets, the runner at first with two gone. Fastball gets the inside corner at the knees. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that will end the inning. One left for San Diego as it remains a 6-5 ball game. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth. Adrian Morejon.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Ivan Herrera getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. A little bit low. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Robert Suarez, the closer, is getting ready and perhaps looking at a long save opportunity here. Ground ball to the middle. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I know it was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
No outs. Runner at first. And here is Alec Burleson. He's already homered in this game. And that one fouled off. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Machado brings it in, and there's one down.
Now batting, first baseman, Wilson Contreras.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Swung on, belted. Johnson on the move, racing back. Up against the wall and brings it in.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And the Padres manager making his way towards the mound as he will make the move. Adrian Morejon gives way. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Robert Suarez.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
Here's Nolan Arenado.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or two on base. Just about gives his skipper a heart attack, but that's where he functions best.
0-2 now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Here's the 0-2. And a swing and a miss. That's the third out. Inning over.
He's in a tough spot. Had to make a great pitch. Did it. Got the strikeout. Gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Phil Maton.
And one thing on him,
Now
he's been
pitching
really
for
good
the
this season at keeping the
Cardinals.
ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
88. Phil
Well,
Maton.
one-run game. Stepping in for
Leading
San
off for the
Diego,
Padres.
Martin Maldonado.
Catcher, Martin Maldonado.
Ball one, no strikes. Action in the St. Louis bullpen. John King, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Palante, the right-hander, also getting loose. Next
Ball
pitch, a
that's
slider
outside.
that misses outside. And that is out of play.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one
Yeah, full
missed.
count.
That one misses.
Ball 4.
So a leadoff walk.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out
Now
and make a
batting,
call with
right
that last
fielder,
pitch, but
Fernando
neither
Tatis
happened.
Jr.
Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
So a man aboard, Fernando Tatis Jr. The next up for the Padres. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0-1.
And a foul ball. The 0-2. And Tatis able to stay alive. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. His second homer of this series. It's 8-5. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. That's great confidence in the power right there. Most hitters would try to hook that ball to the pull side and hit it out of the park. He stayed back, let it travel, and hit it hard the other way.
Luis Arias, the next up for the Padres. Foul ball.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here at the top of the ninth. Just missed.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
In there at the knees. Line drive. And now maybe extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in. Safe. And that's his third hit.
Clearly seeing the ball
Now
very
batting,
well in this
third
one. That
baseman,
could be a
MlB
dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Here comes the manager out of the Cardinals dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Phil Maton done for the night, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching
On the
for
mound now,
Cardinals.
Andre Palante.
And this could be a
Number
pretty
53.
critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
Palante.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Manny Machado, the next up for the Padres. Check swing, and he held up. No outs, runner on second. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Contreras pulls that one down, and there's one down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They
Now
look
batting,
really good
the
coming
center
in,
fielder,
but so hard to get on
Jackson
top of as a hitter.
Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. That's off the
Ball one.
mark, and that's ball one.
That's ball two.
The rise. The runner at second with one away. On the ground to third. To first.
He's out.
Now two out.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking
Up next
for.
the
Ball on the
Padres,
ground. Nice ground out.
shortstop, Xander
And a dangerous
Bogaerts.
hitter coming up to hit in Xander Bogaerts. Just missed.
1-0.
And that misses. And that's ball two. Runner at second, two down. Next offering upstairs.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position and a hitter's count.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Fastball for a strike.
3-2.
A dive, he's got it to first. And that's a nice play to end the inning.
First, it looks like making the stop is the hardest part, but feeding to the pitcher on the move, I think even tougher. Great job of hitting that moving target. They're going to be fired up in the dugout.
And we're back. All
Leading
set
off
for the
for the
bottom of the
Cardinals,
ninth.
the
Now up for St.
shortstop,
Louis, Mason Wynn.
Wynn.
Line to left, and that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for two. And he's got his second double of the game.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
So up next, Jordan Walker. And that's off
That's
the
inside.
inside edge. And that is ball one. Runner at second, nobody out. And another ball. In there safely.
Now batting, catcher
Well, I can understand the defense right there trying to cut off that lead runner in third, but a good jump and an excellent finish for the base runner to get in there safely.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. And now the Cardinals catcher, Pedro Pajes. First pitch misses.
Ball one, no strike.
And there's the strike. Swing and a ground ball. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The run scores from third. It's an RBI single, and now just a 2-run deficit. First and second, no outs. And now Victor Scott.
These are the moments you dream of as a hitter. Bottom of the ninth with a chance to tie or win the game. It's time to live up to the big moment.
And he lays down a bunt. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly.
It doesn't surprise anyone when he gets on base by dropping down a bunt. I mean, this is just the latest example of him using his speed to his advantage and showing off his skills with the bat. That was very nice.
Now it's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan.
Well, if he gets the save here, he's going to have earned it. Just getting through this hitter is going to be a challenge enough.
There's a strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Ball one there. Nobody out. Both the tying and winning runs on base. That's inside, and a count 2-1.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Swing and a foul out of play.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Ground ball could be 2. The flip to second, and a run scores on the double play.
Really nice double play turn right there, and it all started with that sweet glove flip on the feed to second. You know, these middle infielders, they spend a lot of time honing that glove work, so it just becomes like second nature. I think you also have to have a really good glove that's broken in, that's not too large, so that you can have a feel for that baseball and be able to flip it like you're barehanded.
And the Padres manager making his way towards the mound as he will make the move. Robert Suarez departs, and he leaves a runner at third, so we'll see how the next pitcher deals with that when we get back. Yuki Matsui gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
Big spot here, bottom of the ninth, down to their final out. And now Ivan Herrera. That clips the zone. Strike one. So after the double play, he's trying to pick up his teammate and tie this game. Trying to close out a 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. That was the sweeper, but it missed. Swings and misses. 1 and 2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, 4 games wasn't too long of a losing streak, but they're definitely happy to be back in the win column. Now you can turn things around, get on the right track, and probably start a winning streak from here.
And a final 8-7. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB